All right, good afternoon, or is it good evening? No, it's still afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy day after Valentine's Day. We hope you're having a great Friday. If you are listening in from the DC area, it is definitely started raining. Snow is melting, and it's going to be glorious when all the snow is gone. If you are listening from the Detroit area, sorry. You guys got your snow. So here's a matchup between Washington Pride and Belle Tire. Washington Pride, if you are a Belle Tire fan that's listening remotely, Washington Pride is a local club team here, draws from the DC area, Virginia, Maryland, DC, and those points. Very different than a club team where girls are competing from across the country. Very, very much localized club that you would see. Most of the seniors, all of the seniors here are playing Division III hockey, have committed to Division III hockey. We have one player committed to playing for club hockey, which is awesome. So that's Washington Pride, and I'm looking at Belle Tire. Belle Tire has some college commits too. They look all to be Division III as well, from Connecticut College, SUNY Plattsburgh, SUNY Potsdam, a couple Middlebury College, and Adrian College. So should be a pretty decent game. I believe Belle Tire ended up beating Culver earlier this morning. Washington Pride ended up beating the New Jersey Colonials, and that was also early this morning. So this is the second game, and I believe it's the fifth and final game for both of these clubs. So looking forward to a good game all the way around. We will do our best to give you lineups and goals and try to broadcast a clean game. We'll let you know if there are good calls and bad calls. No worries about that at all either. The clock has not started for the warm-up, so the girls are keep going and going and going, but I do not see any refs out here either, so I think they might be waiting for the refs to come on the ice. Usually the rule is that you can't come on the ice until the refs invite you on the ice, but neither team seemed to adhere to that rule, so. So anyway, the game will start when the game starts. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So this may be the longest warm-up. And our official count would be the warm-up is over in 10 seconds, but. And okay, we have a ref. All right, we're here. It's excellent, excellent. We have the word on the street is we've got the ticky-tack refs here. They are going to be calling a lot of penalties. So listen, I guess that's good because we'll have enough time to see special teams. So let's, as we are waiting for this game to start, we're going to give you some rundowns of where some of the girls are committed. We have Helena Hewer is going to Connecticut College. Audrey Agbe is going to SUNY Plattsburgh. Samantha Kozrowski is going to SUNY Potsdam, and Mackenzie Flanagan, Middlebury College. Caitlin Flanagan, I wonder if Caitlin and Mackenzie Flanagan are sisters. They're both defensemen, so you've got Mackenzie, Flanagan on defense. So something tells me, and I'm looking at them on the ice, they definitely look like each other. So we're going to say that they're sisters. And they're going to Middlebury College together, so how cool is that? So congratulations to those seniors who have committed. For Washington Pride, Genevieve Ayette, she is committed to Liberty University. Ari Evans is committed to Alvernia University. Audrey O'Byrne is committed to the University of Michigan, and as a footnote there, they don't have a D3 or D1 team. It is a club team there, but very excited for her. Ruby Thier is committed to MSOE, and we have Haley Benson is committed to Lebanon Valley. Sophia Lito committed to St. John's Fisher University in Rochester. Katie McGee, SUNY Plattsburgh. Campbell Hegarty, SUNY Plattsburgh, and Maddie Maloney, who's most likely will be the start today, is committed to Norwich University. So a lot of Division III teams and commits, so congratulations to those players, and congratulations to the parents and families supporting those players, because as a parent of one of the players on the team, it is quite a journey. So congratulations for that. We're just about to get started. 17-minute periods. We'll do an ice cut after the first 2 periods. It's going to be fun calling the Flanagan on D. I'm wondering if they actually are D partners. That should be even more fun. Looks like both teams, by the way, do have PG years. We've got a couple of the players on Belle Tire, a 2025 graduation year. Same with Washington Pride as well. So by the paper, should be a pretty even match game. You never know until they drop the puck. So let's see how we go. We'll try to keep track of face-offs as well. But we are just about to get started. Looks like for Pride is Lito Smith's out there, McGee, Vetterman, and looks like it's Kramer. Goalie for Belle Tire is number 32, Connie Streeter. And let's give you the lineups. We've got number 88 is out there. That's Emma Markovich. She is playing wing. Center is Lexi Dobbs. And it looks like it is Audrey Agbe, the commit for Plattsburgh. The center is the right wing. The defense is number 34. That's Mackenzie Flanagan. And it looks like she is out there with Martin, number 22. So looks like the coaches for Belle Tire did not put the Flanagan girls on D together, so they weren't looking out for this broadcaster, but that's okay. All right, puck is dumped in, game is underway. Maloney stops the puck behind the net. Kramer's the first one to it. Sophia Lito's got the puck. Smith is coming out of the zone, up over his stick. No icing here. Puck comes right on, and we are going to have our first stoppage of play. Streeter slows that down. Had pressure coming from Smith, so we'll call that a shot on goal. If it was, I know it's questionable whether that was a shot on goal, but we're going to give it to him just to start it off. All right, on face-off, we've got number 13. This is Helena Hewer, Connecticut College commit, with Haley Benson, Lebanon College commit. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Here comes Belle Tire, comes across the blue line. This is number 3, Sophia Palucci. Palucci's got the puck behind the net with Evans. Evans passes it. That puck comes over to Hewer. Hewer goes low to high, up to the point. Shot comes in, never makes it through. O'Byrne stops that with her skates. This shot comes through, and we have a stoppage of play. So not a dangerous shot there in Maloney, but nevertheless, a stoppage of play gives the opportunity for more line changes for both teams. So let's give you some lineups. We've got Kozrowski there, number 23 is on the left wing. Hewer is the 13, and Marcel comes out with a face-off. Genevieve Ayette is breaking towards it. She puts a stick on it, and now she's going to be putting pressure on the D. She holds it up, leaves it there for Marcel. Marcel puts it out in front of for Arita. No shot on net there. Puck comes out, and not going to be enough for an icing. This is number 22. Taylor Boyce has to go back to Amina Wilbur. Wilbur with the puck tries to stretch it out to Marcel just off her stick. And Marcel back on again, dumps it back in, and we've got a partial change. This is number 16, Aurora Morton. She goes D to D. I believe that's one of the Flanagan's, and it happens to be Caitlin Flanagan. Puck comes to her. Puck is still in. This is Ruby Thier. Drops it low to high. Boyce has to get a quick shot away. In number 43, that is Caitlin Flanagan. She's got the puck. She reverses it. Gets over to number 16. That's Morton. Morton tries to get it up the boards to number 7, Clemens, but that puck does not come back. Washington Pride keeping it in. Flanagan has the puck again. Tries to go this time a little too hot. Looking for number 8, Addison Cruciano, and that puck doesn't hit her stick, and they come down, and it's going to be an icing. 14:56 left first period. We have one shot each for each team. No grade A scoring chances here. Face-off is coming up to the right of Streeter. Lexi Dobbs with Sophia Lito. And Dobbs wins the face-off, goes back to number 24, Mackenzie Bowman. Puck comes up the boards. Here's Viederman. Viederman tries to go D to Kramer over her stick. Kramer just dumps it in. It goes a little bit further. Smith is down there. Puck is picked up by number 34. That's Mackenzie Flanagan of the famous Flanagan twins who play defense. Puck is in the corner. This is number 8. Just gives it over to Lauren Smith. That was a turnover there by number 8, Addison Cruciano. No harm, no foul. Agbay's back behind the puck with the net with the puck. She's matched up over with 20, Katie McGee. Both of those players going to SUNY Plattsburgh next year, so maybe they're exchanging pleasantries. Speaking Katie McGee, here she comes. Lito's got the puck off her stick and dumped in, and all three are going for a change. So puck comes in. This is 34. This is Mackenzie Flanagan. Flanagan with the puck back by net, looking for some options. Puck is tipped up and over. Haley Benson is the first one to it. Puck is sitting there. Good back check there by Campbell Hegarty to knock that off. Number 13, shot on net. That was Helena Hewer. Blocker save, easy one for, that was a missed opportunity there for Belle Tire. And here comes Haley Benson from the blue line across the red line. She's got a 3-on-2. Passes it over to Hegarty. Hegarty shot off the glove. And now we've got Ziegler back behind the net trying to keep the puck in. And puck comes out. This is Hewer again. Hewer passes it up and dumps it into number 23. That is Samantha Kasprowski. She dumps it in. They go for a change. And O'Byrne passes it all the way across the ice to Ziegler. Ziegler's got some room. She tries to stretch it over to Viette, who was on the blue line. Just a little bit too hot for her. And here comes Belle Tire coming out. Passes over to Clemens, number 7. Clemens comes across. Puck comes in. Clemens back on her stick. No shot on net. Oh, she runs right into the goalie. That should be a penalty. And I believe, let's see, Clemens ran right into Maloney, and I guess not a penalty. Could have been. Oh, they might. I think they're coming. No, they're coming out. No call. The net came off, and faceoff comes outside. But that was very close to Clemens getting a goalie interference call. It didn't seem like she tried to stop up, but not that she was trying to intentionally do that, but this is hockey, folks, and no call, no foul, and faceoff comes all the way back out. Clemens, speaking of which, first one on the puck. Shot comes in, blocked by Taylor Boyce, uses her shin pads. A lot of pressure here by Belle Tire. Belle Tire, this is number 6, Evans with the puck behind the net. She's going from low to high. This goes out to Kaylin Flanagan. Flanagan keeps it in off of Clemens. A little bit of a scrum in the corner. Puck comes out, and here comes Genevieve, that's Marceau. Marceau around Flanagan. Marceau's got an edge down to the point. A quick shot, just wide. Nice job by Flanagan's defensive partner. Puck comes out. Speaking of which, here she comes. This is number 22. This is Madeline Martin coming across a blue line, thinking about a toe drag. Just sits a shot, blockered aside by Maddie Maloney, and puck comes right back out. So there's Flanagan again. Puck over to Agbay is putting some pressure on, and here comes Kramer. Kramer up to Thier. Thier tries to get it out. Off her hand. Rupke can't handle it. Now Kramer's got the puck again. A little nifty move there across the blue line. Still has the puck. There's nobody covering defense for Kramer, so we only have one defenseman back. Now she gets back in her position. And here it is the regroup. This is Viederman. Viederman over to Kramer. Kramer coming across the blue line. Soft dump in, not on net. Puck that's behind the net. That is number 16, Morton. Puck's out, McGee, shot! Oh, nice save. That's nice setup there by Sophia Lito. One-timer to McGee. McGee slap shot up and over the crossbar. That was probably the first grade A scoring opportunity I would think either team has. Did not hit the net, however. And here's a puck that comes over. Nice play there by number 16, Morton. McGee's back there. He's got a 3-on-1. 3-on-1 here for McGee. She passes it over. Great defensive play by Kaylin Flanagan. Kaylin Flanagan puts a shin pad down, somehow blocks it. Puck is still in the offensive zone. Smith is there trying to get some action going. We had a Washington Pride there at a 3-on-1, and Kaylin Flanagan saves the day for Belle Tire. And here's Ari Evans coming up and gets it. Speaking of Kaylin Flanagan, right on her stick. So play the game right there, breaking up a 3-on-1. Puck comes back, and here's Ari Evans looking for someone to pass the puck to. She makes one move, makes a second move. She's across the blue line, getting pestered by Cruciano. Puck is dumped in. Kaylin Flanagan again with the puck. She's all over the place today. Just passes it up to her defensive partner. I believe that is Bowman. Puck is back in. This is Ziegler. Ziegler got two Belle Tire players on her. Hegarty comes over to help. Puck finally comes out, and O'Byrne has to come back and regroup. She's looking for some options here. O'Byrne surveying the scene, passes it over to, just missed Ziegler. Great look by Audrey O'Byrne, but the pass was just a little bit in front. Stoppage of play. It is 10 minutes left in the first period. Shots on goal, 4-2 in favor of Belle Tire. Face-off is coming to the right of Maloney. This is going to be Dobbs with, I believe that is Arita, Emmy Arita. So face-off win by, can't tell you who won that one. I guess we're gonna give it to Pride. Viette gets rubbed off the board. She's down, she takes her player down with her. Genevieve Viette doing Genevieve Viette things and playing scrappy. That's how she plays. That's her trademark, and wouldn't expect anything different. So puck goes on net. We've got a stoppage of play. 9:39 left in the first period. Face-off coming again. This is Dobbs and Arita again. See if we get a cleaner win and get who wins this one. We're going to go Washington Pride maybe on that one. These are not clean face-off wins. All right, this is Agbe trying to go around Boyce. Boyce very close to interference there. Refs let it go. Ref was right on top of it too. So Boyce trying to hold off Agbe, number 20, for getting a clean shot to the net. She did a nice job there. May have been an interference call, but the refs let it go. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. Kaylin Flanagan's got the puck. She's surveying, looking. There's some of her teammates are going off for a change. She goes to her defensive partner, number 22. I believe that is Martin, number 22. It is, and here comes Rubke. Rubke, number 11, tries to get it over to Arita. Arita stops it. Puck comes in. Maloney's got to come out and play it, and now we're going to have a penalty. So that may be a makeup call for Taylor Boyce. She's going to go to the box. It's going to be a trip or an interference, one of the two. Let's see what we got. 2 minutes for holding. Okay, I'm 0 for 3 there. The Boyce is coming in. She probably could have been called for an interference a little bit earlier, so refs are probably looking for an extra look there. So now we have our first special teams here. We got a power play. Let's tell you who's out there. Palucci's out there. Martin's out there. Kaylin Flanagan's out there, and just an errant pass here causes Belle Tire to come all the way down and have to regroup. Let's see, number 13, Hewer's out there as well from the power play unit, and I want to make sure I've got all the numbers out there for you. And number 23 is out as well, and that's Kasrowski. So those are your 5 power play for Belle Tire. You've got Vierman, you've got Kramer, Smith, and Lido. Kramer's got all the time in the world to try to get it up over, and there goes Smith. She gets dumped. No call there. They play on. Puck comes down to the corner. Nothing set up really yet by Belle Tire until just now. Kaylin Flanagan with the puck at the point, passes it over. Lido breaks it up. Nice job there by Palucci to come and help. And there is Viderman. Viderman just dumps the puck down, and we are already 1 minute gone in this power play. So not a lot happening here on the power play for Belle Tire. They've got to change over. Here comes Agbe, number 20, trying to get around Hegarty. She slows her down. Evans picks up the puck, reverses. Agbe's right on top of it. First one to it is going to be number 88, Markovich. She's got the puck on the half board. She goes low to high, gets back down there. This puck hits number 9. This is Dobbs. Dawes passes it up. There's Flanagan. Whoa, nice shot by Caitlin, or excuse me, that's the other Flanagan. I apologize. Mackenzie Flanagan, nice shot there. It's kind of hard because you got 43 and 34, and they're twins, and they're both defensemen. Talk about keeping me on my toes this game. So back to Mackenzie Flanagan. There it is. She passes it down. We've got 15 seconds in the power play. Here comes Mackenzie Flanagan. She's going to wind up, take a shot. Puck comes in, blocked. Rebound comes out. Here goes a shot, wide right. Emma Markovich wind up, took a slap shot. That puck missed the net by just maybe a few inches. And we're all even. Boyce is out of the nets. Good penalty kill by Washington Pride. Good power play as well. Started off kind of slow there. And here comes Arita. Arita's trying to go around. She's got a little bit of room. And that puck is moved up by Kaylin Flanagan. Not to be confused with Mackenzie Flanagan. Even though, no, that was Mackenzie Flanagan. I'm telling you, it's going to be a heck of a game calling these two. Do our best. All right, 6:18 left in the first. We got a scrum right in front of the benches. Number 16, that is Morton, comes out with it over to Flanagan. Flanagan to Clemens. Clemens across. Shot comes in. Easy save there by Maddie Maloney. Clemens gets her own rebound. She continues to hold the puck, and she's looking around. Here it goes over to Flanagan. Flanagan makes a move around Marceau, but puck is squared, comes out, and puck comes out of the zone, and we have to do some regrouping here. And we have offsides there by Flanagan. So Flanagan, she had to wait a long time. Unfortunately, Cruciano was still deep in the zone. So we have an offside. 5:47 left first period. Shots on goal. Looks like we got 5-3 in favor of Belle Tire. Face-off. We've got Maisie Alfred coming out here with number 13, Helena Hewer. Puck one, face-off win by, I tell you what, the more these face-offs go straight to the side, and I don't even know who's winning them, so it's hard to tell you that. We'll call it a tie. This is Morton, number 16, back behind the net. Puck comes out front, shot here from Alfred. Alfred shot on net. Wide open, Alfred. Shot again, Alfred, 2 in a row. She's in the slot. She had 2 shots in the slot. Puck's coming to her. She's in the right place at the right time, and now we've got a 2-on-1 forming. Oh, nicely done by Taylor Boyce to break up a 2-on-1. So we've seen the 3-on-1 broken up by Flanagan. We've seen a 2-on-1 broken up by Boyce. So defensemen stepping up large here. But don't forget those opportunities by Maisie Alfred. She had 2 grade A scoring opportunities right in the top of the slot. Here's Boyce again coming back behind the net. Tries to get it to McGee. McGee's got it on her stick, looking. Looks again. Now she tries to get to Smith. Stretch pass to Smith. Smith has got an edge over there. She shoots. Nice save. Lead over the rebound, and we've got a penalty called. We're going to have a power play for the Washington Pride. It looks like it's going to be probably a hold or a hook. Let's see what we got. Going to the box here is number 24, Mackenzie Bowman, and yes, indeed, it is a hook. And here's the Washington Pride on their first power play. Face-off to the right of Streeter. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Viederman comes out to the center. She's quarterbacking the power play. Goes over to Kramer. Kramer, one-timer just off the heel of her stick. Doesn't come all the way through. Flanagan rims it around, and that puck comes all the way out. Forces Viederman to go and regroup. She's taking a look. She passes over to Lauren Smith. Lauren Smith coming up through the neutral zone. Lauren Smith has it. She's still got a little bit of an edge, but nice job there by Agbe by knocking it off her stick. Flanagan again, puck, and she is clearing that puck all the way down. There goes 30 seconds off of the power play. Some of the players for Belle Tire are changing, getting a new group out here. Here is Viederman. Viederman looking for someone to pass to. She's going to take it herself. Now she gets it to Smith. Smith over to Lido, off of her stick, back out, and forces Pride to regroup. Over to Viederman. Viederman to Kramer. Kramer over to Lido, off her stick, a little too hard. So one of the harder things that these teams have to do is once they're out of the zone, come back and regroup. And Washington Pride having a very difficult time getting the puck in the zone. And we've got an offside call, I believe, coming here. Stoppage of play, 3:41 left, 57 seconds left on the Bowman penalty, which was a hook. Not much happening on the Pride power play. Your penalty killers are Palucci, number 3, and number 13, Hewer. You've got Flanagan out there as well as number 22, Martin. And here comes Campbell Hegarty. Hegarty trying to go around Martin, trying to use it. She loses an edge there. No penalty. Here is Amina Wilbur walking to the center, shoots it on net, rebound, runs around, hits his goal! This is the second time Amina Wilbur this weekend puts the puck on net. Accurate shot, rebound comes out, it goes to Arita. I want to say that I'm not sure who passed that over to Arita, but it went from a Wilbur, I think it might be Hegarty, to Arita, and Arita puts a puck in the back of the net. Washington Pride takes advantage of the penalty to Bowman, and they are on the board 1-0. 3:23 left in the first period. So again, that is going to be Arita from Hegarty and from Wilbur. So Wilbur's second assist on the weekend. Very similar goal that was scored from they played Team Colorado earlier. Same opportunity. But here we go. Vayette coming up. Vayette putting the Jets on. Waiting for Marceau. No call here. A lot of stick checking between Marceau and Bowman. Vayette's going to try to come and pick up the loose change. Puck comes to O'Byrne. O'Byrne, quick shot. Flanagan just puts it out with her skates. Those might be a 10 or 11 skate to knock that puck out in the corner. Puck comes up to Bowman. Bowman up over to number 88. That's Markovich, and she tries to get it out. And here's a stretch pass. Nice pass by Flanagan, and this is over to number 6. This is Evans. Evans. Believe it or not, we have number 6 Evans on Belle Tire with number 6 Evans on Washington Pride. So this may be a first ever that two girls with the same last name with the same number. Maybe not the first time ever. Viederman circling back. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the neutral zone. Puck is dumped in. Number 22, Martin's first one to it. Thier's in there with her. Rupke's also in the corner as well. Here comes Lido. Lido off the bench. She still has control of the puck. Looking over to nice pass over there to Thier. Puck's out. Here's Viederman with a shot from the slot. Just wide. Thier, stick was lifted up in the air. She couldn't get the stick down. Thier back out front in. There it is again. Rupke's there. Puck is loose. Lido looking for it. Lido trying to get it on her stick. Viederman's all the way down from a point as well. Rupke's coming back, and dangerous times here for Belle Tire. Here comes Kramer. Kramer coming across the blue line. Kramer down to the top of the circle, passes it over. A little too hot there. All the way comes up to Viederman. Viederman, puck is tipped up and over the net. We have 90 seconds left in the first period. Here is Smith. Smith trying to get it to Viederman. Viederman has to retreat. She's got to be careful. She's got a lot of pressure put on here by number 23, Samantha Kozgrowski. Here's Lido over to McGee, off the heel of her stick, and it comes right to Sophia Palucci. Palucci up. Passes it all the way over to number 23. I believe that's 23. That is 23. That is Kozgrowski. We have 1 minute left in the first period. 1 minute. McGee over to Smith. Smith's got maybe an edge if she can get around Flanagan. Flanagan, nice job there. Flanagan playing solid D today. And you might be asking yourself, which Flanagan is that? That is Mackenzie Flanagan, not to be confused with her twin sister, Kaylin, who also is on D. But she's playing a solid game. Here's Lauren Smith, 36 seconds left. McGee, well, I think that was offsides, and the ref did not get that one. Ziegler was off, but they play on. Puck's in the corner. This is number 9, Dobbs. Dobbs is coming up with it. Passes all the way up. Off the stick of number 22, Martin. Martin goes in hard into the corner. She comes out with a nice pass over. Nice save there by Maloney. There's your first grade A scoring opportunity for Belle Tire. Another nice shot from Caitlin Flanagan, and puck does not go in the net. So Maloney standing up tall, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first period. A fast and furious action, really entertaining. Just like it said, we've got probably two very even teams here, and the shots on net when we finish is 9-3 in favor of Belle Tire. The goal scored by Emmy Arita, and that came off of a shot from the point from Amina Wilbur, and the pass from Campbell Hegarty. It was a power play goal. Bowman went into the box for a hooking call, so both teams have had a power play. Both teams have been on the penalty kill. So far, very even game. I would give the edge to Washington Pride for grade A scoring opportunities. Maisie Alfred had a couple in the slot. Katie McGee had one-timer that went over the net. The grade A scoring opportunities for Belle Tire happened right at the very end of the period. And Maddie Maloney had to stand up tall to stop those saves. So we have our unofficial, which is 9-6 tonight. Look at that, Scott. I'll tell you what. Oh, did you? Okay, so we're trying to make sure we're official with our calling up here. Anyway, so breaking the period here. We'll have ice cut after the second period. We like to do a little bit of trivia during our sessions in Morpati. So today it's the day after Valentine's Day, and you may ask yourself, is there anybody special who has a birthday after? Well, we have Ari Evans, who's one of the players. I think also we have Taylor Boyce's birthday today, but also Yarmi Yager. He's 54. Matt Groening, who does The Simpsons, if you guys are Simpsons fan, is 72. Megan Thee Stallion, if you are a music fan, she's 31. And that's for all of our younger. And if you are a Saturday Night Live fan of Chris Farley, Farley would have been 62 today. So a lot of birthdays on the 15th of February. Oh, also Galileo. Galileo's birthday today. And if you're wondering how old Galileo would be today, he would be 462 years old. Spring chicken. So I want to thank Eric Lido for the feeding me with the trivia. He's always a big help. All right, start the second period. Very even game. Looking forward to this second period. Lido, Smith, McGee, Viederman, and Kramer out. Agbey's out there with Dobbs, and it looks like that might be Markovich out there. Flanagan is out with Martin, and speaking of Martin, she's the first one to touch it, and puck is in the neutral zone, and here comes Lido. Lido's coming across. Unfortunately, she passes right to Agbey. Agbey passes it back to Flanagan, 34, back to Martin. So Martin getting hassled by Smith. Puck comes out. McGee's on it. McGee's looking for a pass, holds on to the puck, still on her stick. She goes from low to high, goes to Viederman. Viederman over to Kramer, shot quick. And just off of Lido's shin pads, didn't make it. Back into Viederman. Viederman, one time, nice job there by Agbey using her skates as a block. Puck comes over to Kramer. Kramer backhands it in. A lot of pressure here. Washington Pride off the goalie. Shot, another shot. That one hit Flanagan. Going low to hide again. Here comes Viederman. Viederman from the point down. That puck goes over to Smith. Smith over to McGee. McGee's looking for something. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by Streeter. Puck comes all the way out. So that's a 3 or 4 shot flurry for Washington Pride. Here comes Viederman coming through the neutral zone. She's across the blue line. Goes back behind the net. Backhand in front looking for Ziegler. Just couldn't put the stick on it. And this puck is going to be iced down, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. So what a great start for Washington Pride. The first minute 20, they probably had 3 or 4 shots on net. Great job by Streeter keeping that puck out of the net as well. Faceoff is coming to the right of Streeter. We're going to have number 13 Hewer with 15 Benson doing faceoff. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Number 6, Evans, not to be confused with the number 6 Evans on the other team. I had to make that reference there, but that was Ari Evans on defense. O'Byrne stops it on her own blue line, passes it over to Hegarty. Nice play there by Martin to step up on Hegarty so she can't get the pass. Neutral zone turnover there. Puck is still up in. Nice job there by Ziegler getting her body in. It keeps the puck in. Puck goes back behind the net. This is Martin, number 16 on defense. She's taking a look for a pass. Gets it up to number 3. That's Palucci. Palucci goes around Ari Evans. Palucci and O'Byrne are in the corner looking for some support. Now we've got, looks like Benson's over there giving the business. They're playing on. This is number 6, Gabrielle Evans. So now we got both 6s out there. Tell you what, this is the most confusing broadcast I've had. We've got twin sisters playing D, Oh, nice job there. I tell you what, I think Maddie Maloney had some air there. She jumped up and had to get a pop fly there to make sure it didn't go in the net. So stoppage of play, 14-41. This is a very entertaining game, so I hope you're enjoying it. Very evenly matched teams. Face-off coming to the left of Maloney. It looks like we've got Arita with a centering, and it looks like number 6, Evans. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Up to the boards. Martin comes down for the defense position, holds it in, and here comes Wilbur. Wilbur puts it up there from Marceau. Marceau can't handle it. Clemens gets the puck up over, dumps it in to Cruciano. And here comes Wilbur. Wilbur is going to be the first one, and now it's to Arita. Now it comes out to Marceau. Marceau's got a little bit of room. Here comes Flanagan, playing a solid game. Flanagan shot on net. Nice block there by Taylor Boyce. Does not let that shot go through. That's the job of a defenseman. Here's Genevieve Vayette putting some pressure on. Nice job by Vayette putting pressure on number 24, Bowman. Hey, nice moves here. This is number 9, Dobbs. Dobbs coming across. Dobbs is dangling Dobbs. And puck comes up, and here is Ruby Thier. Her stick is being held, or maybe caught up in the paraphernalia of number 88, Emma Markovich. No call. Refs are letting him go today. Alfred's putting pressure on. Here comes a shot from Kramer. Blocked in. Wait, nice job by Viederman to predict that move. Just got in front of Agbay, and here comes number 8, Kramer. Kramer across the blue line. Kramer goes down. She's got 2 players draped on her. Loses the puck. Thier tries to put it further in the corner. First one, too. It's going to be Bowman. Bowman spins it around. Maisie Alfred's got it. Maisie Alfred had 2 great scoring opportunities. Viederman tries to keep it in. Puck comes out. Back to Alfred. Alfred looking for some options. Goes D to D over to Kramer. Kramer up the boards to nobody, but that puck is turned over. Neutral zone, now it's in. We just got a slash. It looks like Rupke got a slash and she went straight to the bench. So this is number 23, Samantha Kaczorowski. Nice job, Kaczorowski passes it over to number 3, Palucci. Palucci had a great scoring opportunity, just missed the net. 22, Martin just dumps the puck in, delayed offsides, gives Viederman a little bit extra time. Viederman, a little dangerous play there, gets it up over to Smith. Smith out to number 6. Evans over to Martin. Martin looking, stretch pass. Oh, that was off by 2 inches, and that would have sprung Palucci on a breakaway. So Washington Pride gets lucky there. They had a player back behind the defenseman, but she just couldn't catch up to it. So icing called. 12:23 left, second period. Faceoff is coming to the left of Streeter. Faceoff is number 6, Evans, with number 16, Sophia Lido. Faceoff win by Lido, goes to Viederman. Viederman quickly shoots it in. It gets kind of bouncing around. This is Flanagan. Flanagan up to Clemens. Clemens trying to spring number 8, but nice job by Washington Pride. That was Cruciano trying to spring the zone. Here is Smith out front, shot off the post, off the pads, off the post. Lauren Smith's grade A scoring opportunity. Puck just came out, weird bounce. Smith tries to get it out to Lido, over to McGee. That puck goes under her stick. And here comes Belle Tire come out. Cruciano tries to come out. Now McGee picks her pocket. Gives it over to Smith. Smith across is the 3-on-3. Smith, nifty move. Tries to get it to McGee. Tries to get it to Lido. McGee's the first one to it. Goes low to high over to Evans. Evans can't get a hold of it, and now they're off to the races. Here comes number 8, Dobbs with Clemens. Clemens goes to the bench. A lot of stick checking here with O'Byrne and Dobbs behind the net. Lido picks up the loose change. No calls coming. Refs are letting them play generally. There's word on the street that these were ticky-tack refs, but we haven't seen that yet. Puck is out, and it looks like this is going to be Caitlin Flanagan. She's got it first. She tries to get it up and passes it over to... All right, now we got both Flanagans out on the ice today. Now they're coming out. You don't see that very often, the 43-34 combination of Caitlin and Mackenzie Flanagan, but they were out there. Puck comes just to the side of Maloney. Puck is coming up. Here is Ziegler. Ziegler over to Hegarty can't hold it back, and now puck comes right back in, and Evans is giving chase to it. She's getting pestered by number 13, Hewer. Puck up the boards over to Ziegler. Ziegler tries to get it out, and we're going to have a penalty called here. It might be, let's see, we got a hooking call, and it is on number 13, Helena Hewer. Helena Hewer, Connecticut College commit, and Washington Pride back on the power play. If you remember, they scored their first and only goal off the power play. Shot from Wilbur, rebound from Arita. So now we've got our penalty killers out. We've got Dobbs out. We've got Agbe out. Looks like, I believe that's Martin out as well, and Flanagan. Face-off win by Washington Pride goes over to Viderman. Viderman D to D to Kramer. Kramer back to Viderman. Just kept it in. Boy, that was close. Viderman ragging the puck a little bit here, looking for some options. A little bit of Mohawk turns here. She still has a puck on. She just circled the entire zone. Passes it over to McGee. McGee's looking. McGee takes a quick shot. Shot on net. Rebound comes out. And puck is out, and here comes Agbe. Agbe with Viderman. Viderman just beats her out. Agbe, I think, lost an edge there. So here comes Viderman. Viderman looking. Oh, he's turnover. Agbe, right place, right time. Viderman does recover. Nice job by Agbe. Chewing off precious seconds of this penalty. We have 45 seconds gone. Puck comes up to McGee. It's a 1-on-2. Martin's going to be right on her. McGee dumps the puck in. Lito could be the first one to it, although McKenzie's right on it too. Lito's there. Kramer's there as well. Puck comes over, and here comes Wilbur, so we've got a change on D. Puck goes, oh, close. Nice job recovering there by Lauren Smith. That was a D-to-D dangerous play there, and now Belle Tire's just going to ice the puck. 50 seconds left on the penalty to Hewer. And Wilbur's got the puck behind the net. She's looking for some options. She's coming out, passes it over to Hegarty. Hegarty's got it under backhand. Hegarty trying to get control of it, trying to get some help. Still on her stick, passes it all the way over to Arita. Arita has the only goal of the game. This is the power play unit. Here's Arita again with the puck, gets it over to Hegarty. Hegarty's got control. We got 25 seconds, but this one cannot be handled by Wilbur. They have to retreat. And 20 seconds left. Puck over to Arita. Arita's coming across the blue line, passes it over to Hegarty. Hegarty, quick shot, nice block there by Martin. Puck never made it on net. Not much happening here with the power play, and here we go. This is Agbe. Agbe with Boyce. Nice job by Boyce, and the puck comes off in the net, and Agbe lost an edge. There's not going to be a penalty on either player. Taylor Boyce had to go into third gear to make sure she had the angle there. Forces Agbe to basically go down on one knee. Looks like Maloney's okay, and the refs are talking. I'm not sure what they're talking about, maybe where the face-off should be, but no call for either team. So we have a face-off coming up. This is number 9, Dobbs, and with Arita, number 5, 8:29 left. Shots on goal, 9-11. Washington Pride has taken advantage, but you know, they had a couple power plays, so that'll happen. Shot over, nice shot there by Mackenzie Flanagan, and Maloney had to use the button. All right, here goes Viette. Viette coming out with the puck. Puck is stuck in the snow. A lot of snow over. That offsides right there. Good job by the refs to see that. We had Dobbs was coming off the bench, going on the bench, and someone came on the bench, and they were offside. So, Eagle Eye. Lots of excitement here because the clock continues to run. It's always fun when everybody, they're going to say, hold that clock. We have the official time up here, don't you worry, folks. It's somewhere between 8:11 and 8:25 left in this game. All right, we've got both Evans out. Evans, that is Gabrielle Evans, the center, and we have Ariane Evans, who's the defenseman. So 6 and 6 out there. We might as well put both Flanagans out there too. Keep us confused. Just kidding. We have Martin and Flanagan out there as well. Looks like we've got Cruciano out there, and face-off win by Washington Pride. D-to-D from O'Byrne back to Ari Evans. And that is a Rupke. Rupke seems like she's okay. Here's Clemens. Turnover by Rupke. Here's Alfred. Alfred putting the brakes on. Smart play there just to chip it up forward. Forces Mackenzie Flanagan to come back. She's back behind her net looking for options. Reverses it D-to-D to her defensive partner Morton. Morton passes it up. This is number 6, Evans. Evans over to Clemens. Clemens shot blocked by number 10, O'Byrne, and out come the Washington Pride. And here's Thier with the puck at center ice. She's across the blue. Flanagan steps up. Evans has got it. She's got offsides here. They tried. Addison Cruciano tried to stay on sides, but it's really hard. We've got the momentum going. So puck is dumped back in. This is number 3, Palucci. Palucci back behind the net with Lido. Smith is there, passes it all the way up to number 8. Kramer shot in. Oh, that was a good shot, but it just missed the mark. And this is number 13, Hewer. Hewer coming in, trying to get to Palucci, misses her. Kramer gets it first. Kramer's back behind the net, gets it up over to McGee. McGee loses it to number 23. That is Kazarowski, sorry about that. I've been pronouncing that wrong. Kazarowski still had the puck under stick. McGee stops that one. Kramer kicks that one over. We've got some sustained pressure here from Belle Tire. Puck is still on the half boards. Nice move there. Gets around Lido. Nice save there by Maloney. Lido staying on top of it. All the way up to Bowman. Bowman just dumps it back into the corner, and there's a battle for it with Kramer and Hewer. Hewer comes to it. Kramer knocks her down. No call by the ref there. Agbe comes out, walks out, takes a shot. Nice save there by Maloney. So a lot of pressure here by Washington Pride. Here's Agbe trying to get around Lido. Lido puts a hip into her, stops her off the puck, and here comes Viederman. Viederman trying to split everyone who loses the puck, but puck stays in. Viederman, McGee, and you got Hegarty coming off the bench. Didn't see her. Puck comes all the way out. No icing here. Kramer's on a long shift, so she's got to get off the ice here pretty soon. She reverses it. Lido's still out there as well, so we've got some tired skaters out there for Washington Pride. Puck is down deep in the zone. Viederman's out there as well, so you've got 3 players who've been on the ice for at least 2 minutes. And Belle Tire taking full advantage of that. Martin's got the puck on the sideboard, comes up over, puck comes behind the net. That's number 8, I believe, Cruciano. All the way to the top. This is Flanagan's shot coming in, up and over the net. Martin gets the rebound. And puck is out there. Here comes Hegarty trying to get it out. Tired skaters for Washington Pride still out there. You can see a lot of straight legs, not a lot of knee bend out there. Oh, they get a fortunate bounce. Lido's going to try to get off the ice. She's coming. Defensemen still get stuck out there. This is the second period, so it's a long change. Harder for defensemen to get off the ice. Forwards are going to have to help out the defensemen here for Washington Pride. And we've got a penalty. So Viederman pretty much does a body check in the corner, and now we got a delayed call here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players out on the ice, and we are going to have a stoppage of play right now. So Addie Viederman going to the box. They're going to be called a body check there. She was on the ice, I bet you, close to 3-minute shift there. And even though you're out there and you think it's just your legs, sometimes it's oxygen to the brain, and decision making also gets impacted. So she went over the corner, probably didn't need to do the body, and knocks her down and puts Belle Tire on the power play. So we've got Dobbs, Agbe, we've got Markovich out there, Martin, and Mackenzie Flanagan for your 5. And here comes Martin. Face-off win by Belle Tire. Nice puck movement until that Aaron pass. And here comes Genevieve Viette. She shot out of a cannon. Nice play by Martin to lift the stick of Viette, or she would have been off to the races. Viette known to be one of the speedier players on the Pride team, so she had a chance there, but Martin slick with that stick move. Puck comes out to Agbe. Agbe shot. What a save by Maloney! Agbe in the bumper position in the high slot, shoots it, and Maloney, save of the game right there, off of her glove and keeps it out of the net. That probably should have been in, so good job, Maddie Maloney. And here comes Belle Tire taking advantage of the man advantage. Puck is on the half boards, comes out to Flanagan. Flanagan gets a puck over to Markovich. Markovich over to Martin. Martin gets a shot in, misses it, and here comes Markovich. Markovich has a hard time handling that puck, gives it right to O'Byrne, and she dumps it all the way down. 3 out of the 4 players of Pride are going for a change. You've got Boyce out, Wilbur coming out. You've got Hegarty's out there as well as Benson, and here we go. 46 seconds left. This is Flanagan taking it from the defensive position back behind the net, looking for Palucci. Palucci back to Palucci. Palucci's got a little bit of room. Down to Flanagan. Flanagan, defenseman down low. Puck comes out. Oh, what a shot! What a shot by Martin. So good puck movement there. Good job. The assist goes to number 43, Caitlin Flanagan. Great shot by number 22, Madeline Martin. Good puck movement, and there you go. It's you can't have any more even game of this. Both teams trade power play goals. And we are all tied up with 3:09 left in the first period. Shots on goal, looks like it's 14-11 in favor of Belle Tire. So every time a team gets a power play, they go up in shots on net. Very entertaining game. This is going to be a great finish. 3:09 left. All right, here it comes Lido. Lido up, tries to get to McGee. Up, misses her. Puck comes in deep. Flanagan's going to be first one to it. Flanagan looking for someone to pass to. Gets it over Cruciano. Cruciano tries to get it up. And here comes Smith. Smith turns around quickly. She's across the blue line. She's going around Martin, but the puck gets knocked off her stick. Passes it out in front. Misses the mark. McGee's got to get it over. Tries to get it over to Kramer. Puck comes out of the zone. Kramer retreats in the neutral zone. Over D to D. Misses the mark there. Oh, Peterman misses that pass. Gets her own rebound. She's trying to skate it up. Comes across the blue line. Peterman all the way down behind the net. There's nobody playing defense, so we have one defenseman back right now. Puck comes in. Oh, off the skate of, I think that was McGee. Off the skate. McGee getting the business by Martin. Oh, excuse me, that's Smith. And puck is coming all the way out. This might be a chance for Agbe. No icing. Agbe beats it out. Number 20, Agbe looking for options. Passes it all the way up to the defense. Shot coming in quick. Misses the mark well to the right. Agbe dumps it back behind the net. This is going to be to Smith. Markovich is there as well. Puck comes over the skates. And Bowman's going to be the first one to it. And puck comes to Agbe. Agbe just dumps the puck into the zone. Comes to Maloney, and Maloney, very smart, freezes the puck because she had Hewer coming, putting some pressure on. So 90 seconds left in the second period. We do have an ice cut coming after this period. Shots on net is 15-12, so very even game. Both teams score a power play goal, and we are knotted up at 1-1. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Vayette's the first one to it. Passes it back to Wilbur. Wilbur got a lot of pressure. Boy, that puck comes out. Shot comes in. Oh! Ripped. Shot was ripped by number 23, Kazarowski. She got dumped by Vayette, too, after that shot. So puck comes out right to Kazarowski. She looks like she's smarting a little bit, Kazarowski. But she did a one-time slap shot. If that was going to be on net, that would have been in the back of the net. Vayette putting pressure on Bowman. Bowman gets it up to number 3, Palucci. Palucci gets it up. Nice play by Boyce to break it up. Arita just can't handle it. She's going to go backwards to Wilbur. Wilbur loses her edge. Turnover. And a save there by Maloney and some extracurricular action afterwards. Little bit of frustration coming in for both teams here. Refs are going to have to get on top of it. We've got exactly 60 seconds left in the second period. Face-off coming up is going to be, let's see, on the left-hand side here, it looks like Dobbs and Lido. Face-off win. It goes to Flanagan. Flanagan with McGee. Nice tip by McGee. She's behind Flanagan. Oh, Lido, just a little too much mayonnaise on that one. Could have put McGee off for a breakaway. She knows it. And we have an icing and a face-off with 51 seconds. Dobbs and Lido again. Face-off win this time. Same play. Flanagan McGee blocks the shot. A piece of the stick went flying, it looked like anyway. Maybe a stick. And a little lollipop pass here to Smith. On sides, has Kramer and McGee. 2 tiers looking for it, just can't get it to her. Puck out, and Lito up in her mask. Shot comes in, blocked by Flanagan. Here comes Markovich. Markovich didn't get across the red line, but they're gonna let that one go. So 22 seconds, here we go. Last rush here possibly for Washington Pride coming up. Nice move there by Viderman. Another nice move by Viderman. Going around a couple players. Viderman puts the brakes on, gets it back to Hegarty. Hegarty over to Kramer. Kramer's got pressure on backhand. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and McGee quick shot, and that is blocked by Martin. All right, well, folks, you are in for a good third period here. Come on back. We're going to be doing an ice cut at the end of one. It's 1-1. Shots on goal, 16-12 in favor of Belle Tire. So we'll be back here in about 20 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. Zam is off the ice. Ice is very wet. Don't have any refs yet, but if you're just joining us for the third period, you are in for a treat. No telling which way this game is going to go, and it's very even. Shots on goal, 12-16 in favor of Belle. Belle scored a late power play goal. Oh, good. We've got great. So we have Madeline Martin, number 22, and she gets the goal from Helena Hewer and Sophia Palucci. And Emmy Arita goal. You know what they don't have on here? They don't have Amina Wilbur as assist. She got the shots. They gave it to Haley Benson. Not to slight Haley Benson, but that goal started from Wilbur's shot from the point. But nevertheless, so both teams traded a power play goal that period. Still have no refs out here, but you know it's okay. We were on a game here earlier today. This ice takes a little bit longer to set. Yeah, we've got 2 penalties each. Taylor Boyce was in the box. Mackenzie Bowman was in the box as well. Martin, and there's a lot of Mackenzies on this team. A couple Mackenzies, and keep ourselves on, as an announcer, keep ourselves on our toes here. So hope everybody's doing well. We got a little bit of Dancing by Myself, Billy Idol, for the 80s fans in the crowd. Here come our refs, and they are ready to go. I'm still waiting for the defensive pairing of Flanagan, 34-43. Just once, coach, do it. Be a lot of fun. Okay, here comes the both teams coming out of the tunnel, shall we say, as they say in the pros, and looks like we're ready to go. Ice still does look a little wet, but we're going to keep going here. Maloney ready to go for her third period. Streeter, whoever's going to win this game. Yeah. Huh? All right, let's see. 17 minutes left in this game. Who's going to win? Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what, if we have penalties, both teams are taking advantage of the man advantage, so we'll see if that's the difference in this game. All right, looks like we've got Mackenzie Flanagan out on defense. Looks like her defensive partner is with her. That is Madeline Martin. Markovic is out there, as well as Dobbs, and let's see, I think that's Agbe out there, number 20, yeah. So that's interesting that Agbe and McGee lined up next to each other, both number 20 and both going to SUNY Plattsburgh next year, so that's kind of fun. Speaking of coming across the blue line, here's Markovic, 88, hits the brakes, goes low to high. Martin takes a shot, first shot, Maloney sees that all the way. Easy glove save, but good shot there, and 18 seconds into the first period, Coach Sadu making a change of lineup, all 5 players coming off, so must not have been happy with the way that first shift went. Pulling the lines off, and now we've got Dobbs having a face-off with Benson. Dobbs wins it back to Flanagan. Flanagan's shot, it's like a carbon copy. Same shot, same save. Maloney did a nice job there, so 2 quick shots there for Belle. Let's see if Dobbs wins another face-off again. This time, Benson bets the face-off, goes to O'Byrne. O'Byrne tries to get it up. Markovic stops it, up over to Hegarty. Hegarty's on the half boards and misses Ziegler, and the puck comes back. Martin's going to be the first one to it. She's going to retreat behind her net, and there we go. The puck is getting stuck in some of the water on the ice, so not Martin's fault there that she lost the handle. Stretch pass over to Agbe. And puck is just dumped in, and the entire team of Belle making a change. So easy breakout here. I say easy breakout, and turnover happens right as I say that. So nothing's ever easy in hockey, and puck gets dumped in. Delayed offsides here. Maloney stops it. Ari Evans, number 6, is on it. Hewer's putting pressure. Again, you're having players lose the puck because of the wet ice here. Marceau had a chance to turn it over. Puck comes up all the way over to the defensive puck, just to the wide of Maloney. Puck is back behind the nets. Could have been a trip there. And here is Arita. Arita on the half boards. Puck is back in the corner. This is all Belle Tire. Washington Pride not getting anything going. Puck comes up. Shot from Flanagan just a bit outside. Goes on the side of the boards. 4 players in it. Marcel comes out with it. Passes up to Viet off the heel of her stick, but it does come out. Belle Tire regroups, and Flanagan just dumps it right back in again. First one to it is Evans. Not Evans on Washington Pride, but Evans on Belle Tire. Now we got another scrum. Maisie Alfred comes out. She tries to go off the boards. That stopped. Number 16, Morton is down there. Now that puck comes over, low to high. Here comes Caitlin Flanagan. Looking for a shot. Takes it up and over the net. That went off a player. I think it was Clemens. Hit player, and here is Marceau. Marceau just dumps it out, and she's going to go for a change. Viet's giving chase here to Flanagan. Flanagan does a nifty move, another nifty move, and gets it up to Agbe. Agbe across the blue line. Quick shot blocked there by Kramer. Never makes it on net. Here's Markovic shots, and that's a one-on-one shot there with Maloney, and Maloney could stop that easy. So definitely all the momentum here for the Belle Tire. Shots on net, 19-12. So they've had 5 or 6 shots just in the first 3 minutes of this period. Washington Pride coming off of this bench a little bit sleepy. So puck is over to Smith. Here's Lauren Smith. Shots. Oh, had Viederman coming on the back door. McGee's at the point. Gets it over to Smith just off her skates. McGee gets the rebound again. She's got her feet moving. Gets it over to Smith. Smith to McGee. McGee shot. Oh, did a block there. I don't think it ever made it to Streeter. Viederman, actually, excuse me, that's Lito. We got a stick out on the ice. Here comes 88 Markovic. Excuse me, is that Markovic? I think it was. And she just dumps it in. Puck goes behind the net. This is Ari Evans, number 6, looking for someone to pass to. Gets it to Smith. Smith tried to get it. McGee went off the Palucci's skates. Back over to Byrne. Byrne tries to get to Evans. Evans loses it. Dumps it up. Hewer's right there. Here comes Palucci. Palucci's got a lane shot. Oh, Palucci had top. She had the top corner if she would have hit the net, but she didn't. Here comes a stretch over. Ziegler trying to get behind the defense, but here comes Benson, and she misses it. Lots of potential here happening, but not much happening in terms. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty. The dreaded penalty. This is going to go against Haley Benson. Or is that, excuse me, no, I'm sorry about that. That's Audrey O'Byrne going in, and interference. She tied up Palucci. Knocked her down to the ice, and we know what happens when either one of these teams get on a special team. Usually goals happen. So here comes Belle Tire on the penalty and the power play. Dobbs wins the faceoff, gets back to Martin. Martin tries to go D to D over to Mackenzie Flanagan. Flanagan over to Markovic. Nice job there by Campbell Hegarty to break that up. Dumped all the way down. Puck comes up. This is Hobbs. Hobbs over to Markovic. Markovic stops at really the blue line. Nice job again by Hegarty, putting her body into it. She gets up. Dobbs sets a puck down in the corner. Back up to Markovic. Markovic on the half board. Half board's up to Flanagan. Flanagan shot. Nice job there, Benson. And she dumps it down right on net. So far, good penalty kill by Washington Pride. Good puck movement here by Belle Tire, but nothing going in close to the net. Here is Viederman. Viederman has all the time in the world, and she's just going to throw it down. Flanagan has to go back and get it. Less than a minute left on the power play. Palucci back behind her net, looking for some options. Maybe they're going to do the slingshot like they do in the pros. Maybe not. Number 23, Kazarowski puts it in. This is Hewer. Hewer's got the puck, goes low to high. Back up to Flanagan. Flanagan over to Palucci. Palucci down to Hewer. Hewer up to Flanagan. Flanagan looking for a shot. Tries to get it over to Martin. Martin was looking for the one-timer. Couldn't line it up. Puck comes all the way up. Arita's going to have to get on her horse, and puck comes out. Here's Caitlin Flanagan, neutral zone. Carrying it herself, just dumps it in. We have 20 seconds left on this power play. Not a lot. I don't think we've had any shots on this power play yet, but here comes Martin. Martin looking for a shot, tries to get across over to number 8. That is Cruciano. Cruciano up to Flanagan. Flanagan leaves it for Cruciano. Cruciano has a puck. Shot coming in. Tries to do backdoor with Markovich. And we have a penalty kill for Washington Pride. No harm, no foul. The Malachi crunch there on Flanagan, but Flanagan somehow still controls the puck. Shot goes behind the net. Maloney tries to freeze it. Puck squirts behind her. Puck is loose. Arita, the center, comes back, passes it to Lito. I think we might have 2 centers out here as 2 lines are together, so we got a mismatch. We got a 2-on-1 here happening. Kramer saw it quickly and was going to regroup. Here's McGee with the Smith. Smith is on a breakaway. Oh, she lost it, and oh, just lost it on her stick. What an opportunity for Washington Pride, and just off the stick. Good pass by McGee. Good opportunity for Smith, and I guess in the golf game they call that the yips. So she had the yips there and just lost handle of the puck. We play on. 10 minutes left. Dangerous play there. Lito takes it, dumps it in. McGee goes flying into the boards. Everyone's off the ice. Puck comes up all the way over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne touches it, so there's not going to be an icing. Maloney stops it. Change. You got to remember, everyone, this is the 5th game that these girls are playing in a short period of time. So 3rd period, 5th game. 2nd game of the day for both of these teams. It's a lot, so hats off to these players. We got players falling all over the place. Kramer's down, that's O'Byrne. O'Byrne uses her fists and pushes it up to Smith. Smith's got McGee with her. Smith goes across the blue line, nifty move. Smith on the backhand, gets it over. It's Streeter, closes it in. So that's the first, I want to say that's the first shot of the period for Washington Pride. Shots on goal are 19-12. Face off to the right, or to the left, or to the right of the Streeter. And we're going to have, looks like Benson with, I think that's Hewer, Helena Hewer. Haley Benson and Hewer on the face-off. Face-off win by Belle Tire up to Hegarty. Had a nice job there by Taylor Boyce keeping the puck in. Ziegler is giving chase. Here is Caitlin Flanagan. Flanagan passes it up to Hewer. Hewer trying to get the puck out, gets it up. Boyce breaks it up. And here comes Hegarty. Hegarty trying to go around Martin. That's not Martin, that is Morton. And shot there. Nice try by Hegarty. Goes over to Boyce. Boyce keeps it in, pitches in. Ziegler covers for Boyce up on defense. Goes up to Ziegler, up to Boyce. Nice job there by, I think that's number 23, Karolowski. And looks like we have yet another penalty. Amina Wilbur going to the box for essentially tackling number 3, Palucci. So she's going to go in for 2 minutes and feel shame, and then she'll be free for you slap shot folks out there. All right, well, we have a second power play. If one wasn't enough, here comes the second one. Let's give you the lineup out there. Looks like we've got Markovich out there, Dobbs out there. This time we've got McKenzie, Flanagan out there. We've got Martin out as well, and your last forward is Agbe. Nice try there by Agbe. Here comes Genevieve Ayette, short-handed, just dumps it in. Smart play. She's going to give chase. Flanagan reverses back behind her net. She's looking for some options as she skates out of her zone. Still has the puck on her stick. Now passes over to Agbe. Agbe dumps the puck behind the net. That's going to be the, I think, Markovich. There's a trip there by Markovich on Kramer. Did not get called. And here's a puck over, shot comes in, and Maloney squared up, saw that one clear as a bell. So easy save for Maddie Maloney. Good puck movement for Belle Tire, doing a little bit more of this power play. We've got a minute and a half left on the power play. Forwards and defense stay the same. We have, let's see, we got Benson and Haggerty come out for the forwards for the penalty kill. Nice pass here. Markovic up to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Markovic. Markovic down to Agbe. Agbe out in front. And here's a race to the puck. It's a 50-50. Nice job, Campbell Haggerty. She gets knocked down, and we've got a call coming from behind the play. It's going to be 4-on-4 for at least a minute. Campbell Haggerty, great job with her hustle to get that puck out, and she gets pulled down with a hook. Into the sin bin goes number 20, let's see, 22 I think it is. Madeline Martin going in, and same with Amina. 2 minutes, she's going to feel shame, and then she'll feel free. But we got 4-on-4 situation. You got Lido and Smith out there. We've got 23's out. That Kazarowski is out, and face-off win over to Viderman. Viderman over to Kramer. Kramer, quick shot, just missed. Viderman's going to get over here, stop it, regroup. Again, there's no power play here, but it looks like a backhand. Oh, score! Sophia Lido! Sophia Lido from the shot from the point. Shot comes in by Hadley Kramer. Rebound out in front, and Washington Pride takes a 2-1 lead with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left, and we continue to play 4-on-4. We still have about a minute 47 left in Martin's penalty. Wilbur's in the box for another 53. But we had a goal. That is a goal. Sophia Lido, that's usually where she lives, in an office right in front of the goalie. She puts it back in. Give Streeter credit. Streeter made the first save. Goalies are always supposed to make the first save. She does. Rebound comes out, and Lido picks up the loose change and tickles the twine, and we have a 2-1 game. Let's see the response here from Belle Tire. Puck's down in the corner, cuts low to high. This is Evans, number 6, passes it right to Evans, number 6. There you go. You got an Evans and Evans pass, 6-6. And puck comes in. 4-on-4 action. Wilbur comes out in 20 seconds, and then there's going to be a power play for Washington Pride. 2-1. 6:51 left in the rest of this game. Evans has the puck on the boards, gets it up to Clemens. Evans to Evans again. Evans to Betsy. I'm sorry, too much. Here's McGee. McGee loses it over to Mackenzie Flanagan. Flanagan comes in, shot left of the net. Viderman's on it. We have the power play now for Washington Pride. They regroup. Kramer's got the puck behind the net, rims it up the board. That's a tough pass for Smith to get. Flanagan is, that's Agbe putting pressure on Viderman. Viderman just goes behind her net, catches her breath. D to D over, and here comes Kramer. Lots of room, looking for options. Tries to get it up to the goal scorer, Lido. She can't get a handle on it. Puck is just bouncing around the front of the bench there. Lido gets it, passes it over to Smith. Smith's across the blue line, 16 seconds left. Shot, goal, rebound, there it is, in front again, and McGee had a shot at it. Nice save by Streeter. So nice shot there by Smith. Rebound comes out, Streeter, McGee, solid shot. Streeter stands tall, stops the rebound. So Streeter doing everything she can to hold her team in to keep it from a 2-goal deficit. 5:51 left, 10 seconds left on the Martin penalty. Face-off here is Hewer and Benson. Face-off win by Pride. Haggerty's got the puck. She's got 8 seconds on the power play. Puck shot comes in. That was Evans, number 6, over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne over to Haggerty. We're all even. There comes Martin out of the box. 5:38 left, the last minutes. And Haggerty's trying to keep the puck behind the net. She's doing a good job. Hewer's there. Ziegler's there. Flanagan's there. And puck squirts out. Here comes number 24. This is Bowman. Bowman's got a little bit of room. Palucci tried to get behind the D. Bowman loses the handle a little bit. Benson comes over, good angle. Bowman just dumps it in. O'Byrne's the first one to it. It has no pressure. Back over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne up to Hegarty. Hegarty to Bowman. Misses it. Shot comes in. Easy save there for Maddie Maloney. Under 5 minutes left in the game. And O'Byrne tries a stretch pass for Ziegler. Too hot to handle. And we have a defensive faceoff coming for Washington Pride. All right, shots on net. 21-16 in favor of Belle Tire. We're going to keep an eye on the goalie and seeing when Belle Tire, should they pull their goalie at the end of the game to get that sixth attacker out there. Looks like we got a Rita on the face-off. Here goes Marceau out. Easy save there for Maloney. Maloney's seeing the puck really well. That's a good shot there by Mackenzie Flanagan. So Dobbs and Arita will do another face-off. Face-off win by Belle Tire. Agbe, backhand pass over to Flanagan. Shot comes in. Whoa! That one trickled just wide. Never went on net, but it was dangerously close. Agbe passes it over. Here goes Boyce. Boyce is coming to the red line. He's crossed the blue line. Boyce over to Viette. Puck comes in a little bit deeper. Martin has it. Puck back behind the net. Here comes Agbe. Agbe's got Markovic with her. Agbe shots. Save up and over. Oh, nice job there by Genevieve Viette taking out Markovic to make sure that Markovic doesn't get the rebound. That puck was there for a second. 4 minutes left in the game. Clock is ticking. Wilbur's got the puck behind the net. She's got all the time in the world. She can go for a skate here. Passes it up over to Arita. Arita turnover here to Evans. Puck comes out. Nice job by Boyce. Boyce gets it out. Here comes Rupke. Rupke coming across the blue line. Comes down, passes it back to Thier. Thier loses on the puck. Kramer keeps it on the blue line. This is Evans and Thier, and we got Clemens in there. Also Martin. Puck is up. Thier just dumps it further in the corner. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. We're running down. Get a crunch time here for Belle Tire. Let's see. Oh, we got a player down there. I think they got their skates caught up, and there's another easy save. I tell you, the Flanagan girls between Caitlin and Mackenzie probably have 5 or 6 shots on net as defensemen. And there's another one. Easy save there from Maloney. Maloney's been able to see it very well. 3:22 left. Still have a goalie in the net. 5-on-5 we play. Face-off is going to be Hewer and Lido. Puck is stuck in there. McGee comes out with it. McGee's going to try to go around. Loses the puck. That was a Flanagan. That was the Mackenzie Flanagan variety, not to be confused with Kaylin Flanagan. Puck comes up to Smith. Out to Lido. Here comes McGee. McGee's got the puck. She dumps it in the corner smartly. Puck time is clicking off the clock. Kramer's down behind the net. Lido's going to play defense to cover for her. McGee's back behind the net. This is Flanagan and McGee back behind the net. Trying to get a hold of that puck, and here comes Hewer. Hewer's got it, gets it up over to, I think that is 23. Kazarowski. Kazarowski has the puck. She shoots it in. Easy. Well, I wouldn't say that's an easy save. That thing looks like a knuckleball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and this is going to be no icing. They're going to let it go. And puck is behind it. I believe this is Martin. Martin circles back, and she's going to come up around the back. Here she comes in the blue line, passes over to Markovic. Markovic can't get up to it. Evans has got the puck, rims it around the board. There's nobody there. Ziegler was too far out of the zone. And here comes Flanagan, and she lowers her shoulder, but I think she just hurt her shoulder there. She's going to the bench. That looks like a collarbone, folks. So she's out there, and we have a replacement coming in. Her sister comes in, so hopefully she's okay. And Maloney freezes the puck. All right, so we have a lot of things just happened there. We've got goalie has been pulled. We have an extra attacker for the Belle Tire team. We've got Martin out. We've got Flanagan. We've got Hewer, Markovic out there. Agme's out there. And Dobbs. Face-off win here. Shot on net. Wide to the right. Markovic is the first one to it. She's looking for a pass. Ziegler breaks that up. Markovic is holding the stick, but no call there. Play on. Evans is forcing Agbe to the bottom. There's nice job there by Ziegler. We have an opportunity. Empty net here. Here comes Ziegler with an empty net. Will she put it in? No, she can't get a shot off. Haggerty's right there. We got a puck behind the net with no goalie. Puck comes out. Puck's just sitting there. Here it comes Benson, spinorama off the post. 1:20 left. And this could be an icing right here. Let's see if they do. They call it. Yes, it is. And so goalie's going to have to come back on the ice. Unfortunate play there by Belle Tire to have an icing to force their goalie to come back. It takes the sixth attacker off, puts the faceoff down in their defensive zone. Last thing you want to do when you're down by a goal with 70 seconds left on the clock. Faceoff coming to the right of Streeter. It's going to be Lito and it looks like Evans. So Lito and Evans doing the faceoff. Faceoff win by Lito, goes to Viderman. Viderman to Kramer. Kramer, quick shot coming in, and Streeter can see that pretty easily. Quick stop. So good faceoff win there by Sophia Lito. Good quick shots and passes by Washington Pride. 1:05 left, third period. Faceoff win again by Lito. This time Kramer just puts it back to Lito. Lito puts it into the corner. You got Smith behind the net. It's in her skates. She's holding it. Less than a minute. We've got 56 seconds left in this game. McGee's putting pressure on. Kramer comes down for the defensive position. Palucci goes behind the net. Palucci's coming out. McGee's starting to knock it off their stick. Here comes Palucci. Palucci's still going. Gets it over to Kazarovski, over to Evans, back behind the net. Palucci's got the puck on his stick. Here's Viderman. Goalie's pulled again. Puck comes out, and this is going to be an icing call. Coach Cush is not going to be happy about that. It's a defensive faceoff coming in for the Washington Pride. Probably best just to flip that one out instead of send it all the way down. Gives the chance for the Belle Tire team to set it up, and Dobbs and Benson are going to do it again. We have a player coming off. Martin's coming off the ice. Her stick broke, carrying a broken stick, and it had to come out. That probably should have been a penalty, but they let it go. Nice job for Taylor Ziegler. Get the puck out of the zone. We're down to 18 seconds left in this game. Markovich dumps it in. Maloney's going to hold on to it. O'Byrne's just holding it behind the net, tries to get it up to Hegarty. 8 seconds left. Puck is back in the corner. Hegarty doing a nice job of tying it up. 3, 2, 1. And what a game by Washington Pride. And great job by Belle Tire as well. Very evenly matched game. Your goal scorers today are Rita and Lito. Your goal scorer for I'm trying to think who the goal scorer is for. Make sure I got it. Martin's the goal scorer for Belle Tire. Shots on goal to finish the game. 25 Belle Tire, 17 for Washington Pride. Great job for both goalies. Streeter did a nice job there. Maloney did another nice job as well. So great game, very entertaining to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you next time we put our broadcast on. Have a good night, everyone.